Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully everybody's having a great night. Hopefully everybody who is looking to get Yan Fei already has gotten her. Hopefully everything is working well, by the way. If you guys are having any trouble hearing me or anything, please don't hesitate to let me know. I've been making some minor changes to some things today with my computer, so if there's any issues or anything, just let me know and I'll try to do my best to make those adjustments so that you're not having to deal with them. Anyways, yeah, seems like it's time to get going with this. So I'm just gonna dive right on into this. So my main goal is to pull for Yan Fei primarily. I've already got a couple of constellations on Zhongli. I'm not really pushing for constellations for him. I really have what I think I need. So I'm not too terribly concerned about that. So I see somebody saying it's very loud. I'm hearing it pretty normalized on my side. So if anybody else is having an issue with volume, please let me know, and I'll see if I can make some adjustments to that as well. Right now I'm trying to see why it is like my usual monitoring so that I can hear myself is a little quiet tonight. And I don't know why, but I am trying to adjust that. So we'll see. Let's see. Soup from Yonder says, love the most recent lore video. Nice. I'm glad. I appreciate it. Oh, Domo. Hey, welcome back. And also, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the luck wishes for Yan Fei. Hopefully, it's not going to make me suffer. I'm going to go ahead and take a bet that it's going to be somewhere around 30 before I see the first one, but I would love to be wrong. Maybe I'll get it in the first one, and then I can start evaluating her to see what kind of constellations I want to take for her, and then probably what I'm going to do is take most of the gear that I have on my Klee and just give it to Yan Fei so that I can test her. And then if I need to make tweaks to it from there, I'll see, and then eventually I'll grind up her own gear because I don't plan to, replace Klee because Klee is already good. But yeah, so that's what my plan is for now. Let's see what happens. Hey, appreciate it, YouTube GJ. Thank you. All right, so let's do this. But yeah, as far as Zhongli, I'm not really worried about him. I've already got Zhongli, and I've got him at, I think C2, maybe C3. I think it's C2, though. All right, so let's get into it. Oh, I forgot to take out my notebook that I keep all of my stuff on here. Hey, looks like I got a... stand by, guys. 1 second. Oh, thanks for joining the Sealies there, Des Williams. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Sealies. All right, so let's get into this here and see about pulling this new character here. Gotta make sure I'm making my marks here so I can keep track of everything here. Okay, limited banner. Oh wow, I'm actually that's unfortunate. I'm at 70 rolls right now based on current tracking, so I have a really high chance at pulling a 5-star character, although this should not be guaranteed, so it could be basically anybody. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I had a feeling. Well, I got a Diona. So it'll probably end up being a Zhongli or something like that. Oh, it's Jean. I got a Jean constellation. Okay. I mean, I already have a lot of Jean constellations. I honestly would have preferred to have had a Mona constellation. I've been needing those for a long time. I should have gone single rolls on that one. I 110% forgot because I'm like weirdly discombobulated today apparently. But yeah, so I pulled 2 Dionas and a Jean from that 80, so I guess I'm not too upset with that. But back into from the bottom now. So let's see. This is now going to be in the 30s. So this will be 30 total rolls already. So let's see what I end up getting. I got a Noel, some weapons. Wow, it's going to make me suffer. Oh man, definitely we're in suffering territory. Because I am going towards 40 now. Come on. Can we, okay. Well, there she is. I of course I skip on the one where I finally get her, but I got her. Okay, so I got one, and that was at 40 rolls. So let's see what I'm thinking in regards to constellations. First, I do need to go ahead and throw this constellation on Jean. Okay, within field created by Dandelion Breeze, all opponents have their animo resistance decreased. Okay, so it'll increase animo damage. I guess it's kind of cool. Not really anything I really needed or was like really trying to get, but okay, whatever. So let's also, I need to apparently add constellations to Diona. I guess I thought I had her maxed out. I guess not. So I'll add that. Oh, I didn't max that out. Well, okay, Diona's maxed out now. All right, so her first constellation. When Yan Fei uses her charged attack, each existing Scarlet Seal additionally reduces the stamina cost of this charged attack by 10%. And increases resistance against interruption. Okay, that's interesting. That's not bad. Yan Fei's charged attack crit rate up by 20% against enemies below 50% HP. Interesting, kind of like a, I guess, a reverse berserker kind of situation. Interesting. This levels up Signed Edict. When done deal is used, creates a shield that absorbs up to 45% of Yan Fei's max HP for 15 seconds. So it absorbs her absorbs? It absorbs, okay, I see. It absorbs HP, so, okay, so it makes her defensive. This shield absorbs Pyro 50% more effectively. That's not bad either. Increases level of done deal by 3 and increases maximum number of Scarlet Seals by 1. So that seems like it would be actually really good. Interesting. Sinks asks, will I be changing the build of my Zhongli from Bolide to Pale Flame? I'm going to be exploring some build changes for Zhongli in the future for sure. However, I've been really wanting to build him around Vortex Vanquisher, which I still don't have. If I can actually get a Vortex Vanquisher, I will probably change him sooner. But right now, I really don't have an issue with him the way he's built right now, but we'll see. All right, so let's quickly build her up a little bit. I may go for some constellation. You know what? Let me go back. I wanted to look at those constellations just one more time. I want to see what the lower end constellations are. The first one seems really good. The second one also seems really handy. Really everything through the first 4 seem really good, but even C6 is also quite good. I think her constellations are going to be useful. Whether or not necessary is another matter, but I'll throw a few more in and we'll see if I can pull any more decent constellations for her. Oh, hey, look. Jiangling, that's a character that's not even rate up right now. Okay. Okay, so there's a C1 constellation for her. I'll take that. That's 50 now. Kind of, oh god, I already hit a, that should be a Zhongli actually, so that'll be a C3 to Zhongli, which is not something that I was really trying to get, but I guess if I'm gonna pull constellations on him, it's better to do it at low rolls as opposed to the high ones. So I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. Oh, and I got another Yan Fei along with him. So Yan Fei. I keep saying that wrong, but I'll take it. That's, I think C3 Zhongli. Okay. So yeah, that's not bad. I'll take that. I'm going to chalk that up as a win for now. Because I was not trying to do that, but you know what? I'll take it. Increases Dominus Lapidus by 3, so that'll be pretty nice. That'll make my my steals more effective when I'm using him, so that'll be cool. And we'll go ahead and throw these 2 constellations that I got for her on. I feel like I'm definitely going to want C3. Leveling up Signed Edict is definitely going to be, I think, necessary. But I think I'm going to hold off on pushing for that right this moment. So what I'm going to do is try to quickly get her leveled up really quick. Because I should have plenty of materials for that. Because I've been saving up for a while because I want to level her and Eula pretty much immediately. Spessar asks, hey TH, when Eula is out, am I planning to build a team around her? Yes. Yeah, Eula is a character I'm very excited for. She's a character that, yeah, you can expect that I will be gearing up a entire team based around her being a primary DPS. I haven't really branched in a complete new team around a character in a little while because a lot of the characters that we've been getting lately, due to their weapons, they basically just carry whatever team I throw behind them anyways. But I'm not saying I don't think Eula won't be capable of that anyways, but I do think I want to build a complete team around her. I think that will be really, really helpful. And so, yeah, I think that's something I'm definitely going to focus on. Anyways, continuing with getting her leveled up, that gave me her first talent, which is when Yan Fei consumes Scarlet Seals by using a charged attack. Each Scarlet Seal will increase Yan Fei's pyro damage. Bonus 5%. This lasts for 6 seconds. When a charged attack is used again, during the effect's duration, it will dispel the previous effect. All right, so the one at 70. When her charged attack deals a critical hit to opponents, she will deal additional instance of AoE pyro damage equal to 80% of her attack. This damage counts as charged attack damage. So this makes it seem like you definitely want to lean into attack with this character, which to me kind of makes it seem more like a 2-piece pyro, 2-piece gladiator might be the way to go, since this scales on her attack. As opposed to just relying on pure pyro output. So we'll see. Eddie says the stream for the game has a double sound. Interesting. So the game is echoing? Really? Is anybody else hearing that? And if so, then I need to see if I can figure out why that's happening. Because that would be pretty annoying. I don't know why, like, all of these random things are happening with this tonight. But we'll see. In the meantime, until I've gotten another report of that same issue, I'm going to keep pressing on. And if it becomes necessary for me to try to tackle that, then I will. Okay, yeah, so, well, some people are saying it's echoing. Some people are saying that it's not. That's weird. I don't know why it would happen for some people and not for others. But yeah, I may need to mess around with some audio issues here. I'm not exactly sure. I'm looking. Let's see. Hang on. I want to say this should be the channel for that. Let's see. Don't see why it should be doing that. Let me see if the actual... I mean, that seems like that is... I mean, the audio seems like it's set up right, so I cannot say why it would be echoing right now. Let's see. Alright, it might be picking it up through my stream broadcast, which is weird. That would definitely be a non-standard sort of thing. Let's try this. Can you guys still hear me right now? Did that get rid of the echo? This, I might have figured out what the issue is, and if so, yeah, please tell me. I think that probably handled it, and we should be good. Anyways, continuing to ascend the character, let's get her built up some more here. And we'll keep at it. So yeah, I actually did some like serious like hardware like workover on my computer today because I transferred it from one case to a different case for an upcoming computer build that I'm working on. So I had some unexpected side effects, I guess. All right, so some people are saying there's no echo. Game audio has echo. Your voice is okay. I don't know. Some people are saying it is now better. So I don't know. I'm getting mixed signals now. But from what I was looking at, it seemed like it should be gone now. Because I was able to look at my actual balancer in game, and it was saying that like whenever game sounds were playing, I was seeing it pop up when my mic should have been the only thing showing any kind of audio up, and now it's not doing that. So I feel like it should be good. Oh, do I really not have enough of the? I'm sure I have enough of those to craft. Let me since I'm going to bounce Klee for the evening, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw Yan Fei in that
I charge
slot.
a higher rate to meet outside the office.
All right, so let's just go ahead and head over there really quick. And I need to craft one of these for now. I don't need a lot of them at the moment. I don't think there's anything for that. No, there's not. Okay. So that should be able to get me to 70 with her now. I'm going to go ahead and press her to 80. That's kind of what my target is as far as what level I want to put her at for the evening. And then if she ends up being something like that is crazy good, then it's likely that I'll end up pushing her to 90. But for this evening, she'll be stopping at 80. I may, if I have the materials on hand, I may go ahead and ascend her to 80. I think I have enough to craft those, so I need to do that too. And then I'll upgrade her passive talents as well. Yeah, I had a feeling I would have I'd have enough to craft that, because I've been like I said, I've been farming on this for fire items for the last week or so, and for cryo items and all the stuff that was likely to be needed. So okay, got that. All right, so now she's 80. Let me go back here. What do I need for the last ascension? I need 4 more of the larger red gems, but I also don't have near enough of the Primo Geovishap thing, so I'm not too worried about that right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take equipment from... I actually might take equipment from a couple characters. I want to see something. So what I could do... instead of taking everything from Klee, because my Klee has a kind of a, I think she actually is on 2-piece Pyro 2-piece Gladiator. No, she's actually just sitting on a 2-piece Gladiator because I'm still working on rebuilding her. So what I'm gonna do is take the best pieces I can from her, I think, and then kind of see what I can work around. So the weapon I'm gonna put on Yan Fei for this evening as well. I'm gonna take, I believe, from Klee. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna take it from Ningguang, because I actually do prefer the Royal Grimoire in a lot of cases, anyways. I think it's just a better weapon. Yeah, and they're both leveled up to the same point, and I've been looking for an excuse to use the Royal Grimoire again. It has a lot of attack. I think honestly, because Yan Fei's her bonuses work scaling on attack. Boosting her attack further with a weapon like this, I think, will be more useful. And then also, like I said, a 2-piece Gladiator 2-piece Pyro set, I think, will also be ideal for her. So let's see if I have any decent Gladiator pieces that I can lift from a character that I don't really need to be using at this moment so that I can test her properly. I don't really want to take anything from Jean. I don't really like stealing from Jean. This is attack and crit damage in good numbers, but not very much for crit rate. And that's, let's see. We'll start with, oh, I don't want to take any equipment from Hu Tao. That would just be a mistake. Not from Albedo either. I will take this from Klee. This one's quite good, so I'll take that one from Klee for now, because that's kind of what I was planning on doing anyway. Let's see, and then I think... No, that's Pyro Resistance, so I need this set. How are the stats on some of these? Diluc has one with attack and crit damage. This one's just crit damage. I might have to level up a piece or two, depending on what I need. Although this one has crit damage and crit rate, so chances are I'm just going to level up that one. Shouldn't take but a minute to level up something like that anyways. Alright, so right now I've got 1 and 1. So I need 1 more Gladiator piece and 1 more Crimson Witch piece. This piece is also is decent. It picked up a lot of flat defense, but not a whole lot of crit damage or rate there. So I might go with that one, but I also probably need to check and see what I have for gladiator pieces that I can throw in that slot as well. Gladiator pieces, as I'm sure everybody knows, aren't always kind to us when we're trying to get what we need. These are lava walker. That's not what I'm looking for. Wait, what? Was that a lava walker piece? It was a lava walker piece. Ah, God. I was thinking that was the other set. Okay, so I overlooked that. Well, might need to use a gladiator piece here. This one's attack and crit rate, so that's probably one of the better options that I've got. So I'm going to do that one for now. Unless, of course, I have a better gladiator piece, which I doubt that I do, because gladiator pieces are notoriously stingy. All right, anyways, so going further down the line here. Let's see what else we get here. Like I said, I was thinking mostly about just taking pieces from either like Diluc or Plea, and I'm okay with taking stuff from Diluc right now because I'm probably not going to use them for a little bit because it depends. I might be taking equipment from Diluc to build Hula. At least his weapon may be getting taken, but we'll see. Because I'll probably be doing a lot of testing to see which one ends up really... which ones I really end up liking best for that. But that said, I think I'm just going to take this one for now. Because I want to test this character sooner rather than later. And I've already got to level up one piece here. The less I have to level up, the better. This is Crimson Witch, but it's terrible. Really what I need on this one is a Pyro one. So I should have a Pyro one on... Klee, but let's see. Hang on. I need Pyro bonus damage. There we go. All right, come on, close. Go. All right. So that's not useful. I mean, this is gonna have to be an off piece. That's not that surprising. Attack and crit rate. Crit rate energy, yeah, okay, so these are kind of already not what I want anymore. This is attack energy recharge and crit rate, but it is only 4-star, which it doesn't really thrill me. This is attack and crit rate energy recharge, no crit damage. I don't really have... like, all of my particularly good artifacts are already chilling with other characters, but you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to give her this one and level it up and see what happens. So at this point, this last piece has to be Crimson Witch of Flames in order to finish. This is crit damage. That's not bad, but I wish it had crit rate. If it picks up crit rate, that could be pretty good. Got a lot of those helmets. Really do have a lot of these helmets. I want to see something. Let's see if I have anything that would be remotely useful. This is actually not a bad artifact. Most of these are not great though. Let's see. Yeah, most of these. This one's actually really good. It's a crit rate artifact, but I'd rather run crit damage in the final slot because of the way that the Royal Grimoire works. But I need Crimson Witch of Flames to light up here, so I probably need to trade one of these out. So let's see what I have for that. That's just crit damage. Just crit damage. It's looking like I'm going to have to run one of these. I'll take this one from Diluc for now. Yeah, I've been meaning to level it up anyways. All right. So by default, she's at 1685 right now. Only 24% crit rate, but that will slide up. 87.3% crit damage. I'm going to start with her crit damage item. I think that's going to be the more important one to boost for the moment. So I'm going to start with that one. I should have enough artifacts, I think, in order to get through at least a reasonable amount of this. I haven't farmed, like, really aggressively on artifacts, but I feel like I should have enough to get through a good amount of this. So let's quickly get these set and then do some testing on her. Really looking forward to seeing how this character works. So I got to quickly level up her talents as well, but that won't take too long, I don't think. I have a good stock up of most talent books at this point, so I don't know which book she uses. Hopefully it's one I have a good amount for. We'll see. Right now I need to get her a good stable crit rate and crit damage. Right now I'm pretty much picking up stats on things I don't care about because this has double defense, which is not ideal. And it hasn't taken anything in attack, or I think it might have taken 1 to attack, but I'm not sure. Can't recall now. Come on, crit rate. Nope, more defense. God, this is the worst artifact. What a cursed artifact right now. This one's punishing me, which is about how it was for Rosaria when I leveled her up a few weeks ago as well. I pretty much got trash levels on that as well. And so far, the stat I actually wanted to hit, which is crit rate, it hasn't touched once. Please level crit rate. Okay, good. It did that time. If it levels it one more time, then that would be pretty ideal. Oh, nice. I got a 5 times bonus enhancement on that one. That's handy. We'll speed that process up and save me on some materials. I'm already into the 4-star items now. I should have a lot of 5-star fodders that I can throw, so I'm not too worried about running out yet. Oh, nice. I hit crit rate again. All right, so that went kind of clutch at the end to make this a slightly better artifact. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. I do need to enhance that. Let's see what our crit damage is sitting at. 140.2. This will basically increase by... I forget what the scale is because I haven't used this weapon in a little bit. It's 12% up to 5 stacks. So it actually will go up by a max of, what, 60%, which is pretty solid already. So I'm not too worried about this weapon not giving me good crit rate because it will slide up fast. Okay. So continuing to enhance artifacts then. Need to do the feather and the pyro artifact. Because her skills scale on attack, I'm going to do the feather first. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that was nice. I got a lot of energy recharge. I didn't pick up anything in crit damage. More attack. That's good. If it's not going to hit crit damage, then attack is the one that we need anyways. All right, come on. Hit crit damage at least once, though, please. That would be nice. And there's a good chance that if Yan Fei's good, she may end up being maybe the go-to pyro for my Eula party, but we'll see. Or she could end up being my go-to pyro for my Mona party, and I could throw Klee on Eula's party. It might be, you know, a bit of a change around, but we'll see. God, these artifacts are not really hitting the stats I'd like them to. I'm hitting a lot of defense, which is kind of annoying. All right, come on. Anything but defense. Crit damage. Come on, crit. It hit defense again. Come on. Ugh, cursed. Just cursed garbage. All right, let's see. I'm at almost 2k attack. Still 140.2% crit damage because I didn't hit anything on that. And these artifacts are leveling up terrible right now. Yeah, I think this is going to be a character that I'm going to have no choice but to really set up shop and try to grind out additional levels on. I want to see something. I need to look at the pyro ones I have again one more time before I get into leveling this one aggressively. I need more crit damage. I'm not as worried about crit rate as I am on crit damage, but this one has terrible crit damage for a plus 17 item already. That one doesn't have any crit damage. This one has god-awful stats. So right now it kind of looks like I'm stuck with either going with this one and seeing what I get, and actually I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna swap it to this because it's closer to being maxed anyways. It has crit damage, and that's what I really need to boost for her. Hopefully this one will hit crit damage and not defense again. We'll see. I'm getting really unlucky with these artifacts this evening. Oh, cool. I'm out of 4-star artifacts. It's fine. I've got a lot that I can probably use. Actually, I don't really like that artifact, so I'm going to use that one. Don't like that artifact. That one's... No, that one's... I'm definitely keeping that one, even though it's defense. Too many good stats. Terrible. Terrible. Okay. All right, that one isn't terrible for a defense artifact. That one is really bad. Also bad. All right. And it hit attack. All right, so it hit attack flat. I did not get crit damage. Wow, this is just awful. I got really, really, really bad luck with the with the artifacts on this build. But it'll have to do for now. I don't want to go too crazy with it. I'm going to try to refine her over the next couple of weeks and see if I can turn her into something a little bit better. But in the meantime, so let's try and level up her talents a bit. I think she's pretty much set to be a primary, but I want to see if I can even her out across the board a little bit here. I know that her E is huge for consistent usage, so let's throw some into this as well. So it's gold, by the way, which I think farms tomorrow. Yes, it does. Do have a few more green books, which I can use as well. Might have some gold books. I do have some gold books. Oh, what is this? Azdaha. Okay, so we're gonna have to fight Azdaha to get enhancement materials. So that's, I don't want to say surprising at all. It's not particularly. Don't have enough blue books, but I can probably craft that from the greens that I have remaining. So let's do that really quick.
Welcome.
Let's see. I mean, I might as well just max out what I can get from that. And then on Wednesday, I'll be farming more talent books, I guess. Hey, how's it going, honey? Welcome, welcome. And yeah, I am still setting up Yan Fei, but I'm almost done. I'm getting ready to actually get her out there and start working with her to see what she can do.
Welcome.
She's almost set up. Okay. Let me see if I can level this up one more time. I think that's all I'm gonna get out of her for now. I need to get more talent books this week. But I think I got her in a good spot for now, I think. Interesting. Oh, I like her attack animations, are pretty cool. And the stamp is pretty cool. Okay. Interesting. I think that might be a number counter for the stacks, possibly, that was appearing on her repeatedly, but I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Collect my rewards on this stuff really quick too, because that will be a continual help as well. All right, so let's go beat up on the ruin guard that's over here and see kind of what she can pull on her own before I start trying to take reactions with her and stuff. It is worth noting that in the party that she is configured to right now, she is in a pyro resonance comp alongside Mona. I could actually rearrange this just a little bit. Let me see here. I'm going to throw Kacheng out and give her Rosaria, because that's a pretty realistic partner character for Yan Fei. So this is like kind of a team comp where if you were maybe considering making Yan Fei your primary DPS, so pyro resonance and a character with cryo effects, so that you can go ahead and set that up for melt damage. Okay, so the charge damage was 7k. That wasn't bad. I assume that was a crit. Right. I definitely would like to get some better artifacts for her. Yeah, that's a 4k crit on third hit. I'm not even sure if that is a crit. I assume it is. Okay, yeah, you can see the stack is a large number display. Oh, God. Let me get rid of that glider. Hang on. And Leoic glider. There we go. Much better. I am not using that gray thing. Yeah, Ganyu would probably be a good choice for her as well. I can't imagine any reason why it wouldn't be. Okay, that's like her attack speed is really fast. It's definitely satisfying. And the damage didn't seem bad, even from kind of modest benefit so far. Or boost. Let's just get rid of this shield he's got going. Got 3 stacks already. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Definitely not. I need to get the rotation set up though, because if you lead with, I think with Edict, you should set a 3 stack immediately, and then you can you know, get your bonus damage for that, and then you can pop it and do it again. God, I really... Oh, Sahan Saba, grats on getting Yan Fei. You know what? Let me see something. Constellation. This is the one that increases signed edict. I think I'm going to try and get that 3rd one really quick. Let's see what happens. 'Cause I think that having her 3rd constellation is definitely going to be beneficial to pressing out additional damage. She's a 4-star character, so it's pretty realistic for a lot of people to get it. And I want to see if I can pull it without, you know, there being a headache involved here. Looks like there's going to be a headache involved here. Sebaz, thank you for subscribing and welcome. Oh, I'm just barely short on that one. I need to go to the shop here because I got a bunch of these that I can use. I'm just going to throw them all into this. I think at the Stardust Exchange, if it hasn't reset, it's got to be soon, right? Yeah, 3 days. I knew it. All right, well, that's fine. Peter Cow, thanks for subscribing. Oh my god, another 5-star? What? That was only in 40 rolls. I'm getting some weirdly quick rolls. I got a Kutching. Okay. I think that makes my Kutching C3 now. I would really like to have, you know, a a C2 Mona. I really wish this game would give me a C2 Mona. That would be glorious, but it just doesn't seem to want to do that. It keeps, you know, jamming all the other characters down my throat. Now, in fairness, Kutching is probably one of my best built characters anyways, so it's not as if it's bad, really. Oh, hey, another Noel. I did not get another Yan Fei yet. This is pretty much everything I had on hand for me tonight. I've been saving up these primos pretty much for... I really didn't roll much on the last couple of banners, so yeah, I've been saving these for a while, and this is just pretty much like, I don't think it's like 6 weeks I haven't really used almost anything. All right, so I didn't even get a character on that one, just more weapons. Ugh, oof. All right, well, no additional Yan Fei. I'll try probably later in the week for it, but I'm not going to push any more for it right now. Yeah, that gives me Starward Sword increased by 3. So that's, I mean, that's still not bad at all. Starward Sword is pretty powerful as a burst skill for Kutching anyways, so it is what it is. All right, so like I said, I'll try later in the week and see if I can get those constellations on her, or get her 3rd constellation, because I do think that that's going to be one that I really want to have. You use the E and then you follow it. So it seems like you want to charge it and then just continue to follow it up.
Incinerate!
So long as you have the 3 charges. Yeah, I mean, God, she does do pretty good damage on her own. She really does. Oops. Went into the menu there. YouTube GJ says he took 2 5-stars before getting a Yan Fei. That's unfortunate.
Time for your
Let's use that. That was not really great damage. Probably just didn't crit, if I had to guess. Clover, thanks for subscribing. I think I missed somebody else who subscribed. Also, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. All right, so let me go. I'm gonna go over here to this other ruin guard that's up on this hill over here. Nova X, thanks for subscribing. So let's get over here on this too. You know what? Let me go crush these hilly churls really quick. That should be fun. Let's see what a melt will do.
Boom, boom.
7.3. Jeremiah, thanks for subscribing. I mean, my Rosaria pulled decent gear, so she actually does relatively good damage. But think Yan Fei's actually really not doing bad damage at all. I mean, she's currently not comparable to Mahuta in any meaningful way. Gian MVVN. I don't know how to say that, if that's meant to be said phonetically or not, but thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hanin, you can't wait to play, but you're still stuck at school. Oof. All right, there's the Ruin Guard. There he is. All right, so let's see. Right now, I'm thinking damage is definitely not bad, but you know, like looking back at the rolls that I've had, like it's definitely been stingy with the Yan Feis right now. Like I've pulled like a lot of Dionas, like 4 or 5 Dionas already. I think probably 3 or so Noels. Yan Fei is supposed to be the one who's rate up, I thought, and she is not. I think all of them are rate up, but I thought like the new characters are usually higher, but I guess not. Maybe I'm making that up. All right, so
You can't run.
that was melting in the wrong direction. Let me see if I can put this guy out. There we go. Just gonna look at something. My Mona's base attacks are 15, 57, 38, 01 if they crit. Hide this one really quick. Get out of here. That was a vaporize. That was a crit. Yeah, I mean her crits are pretty comparable to Mona's whenever she does. Nope.
Incinerate.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out exactly the patterning that I want to do for her attacks. And I kind of have to figure out the range for her elemental burst as well. But I definitely think that she'll be an effective character. I need to get some better gear on her. I feel like if I were to level up this weapon to 90, and if I were to get her a little bit better crit damage, that would definitely help as well. Yan Fei and Xingchua should actually be an interesting combination as well, because you'll get consistent vaporize. However, do keep in mind that vaporize is not the ideal reaction for pyro characters. You're going to get better returns from melt for pyro characters, because that's going to be your 2x direction. Vaporize is more ideal for hydro characters because you get the 2x from the hydro side and only 1.5 going the other direction. All right, so I do need to burn some... I need to burn some resin. And I feel like there is absolutely no way that they didn't just introduce a cryo hypostasis without the intent of
What kind of injurious weather is this?
making us use it for Eula probably. So I'm gonna start farming these because there's no way Eula's not gonna use this. Like, we have a 5-star cryo character coming out and a brand new cryo boss. Like, it's for sure gonna be on this. So let's see how this newly built Yan Fei will do against this boss. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't bad. 18k on that. That's not bad at all. Okay, wasn't great. It wasn't bad. I'm sure my Huta will probably crush this thing, but I'll take this for now. Oh, ow. Yeah, I should have known better than to walk into that. I need to go over this thing really quick. There we go. Oh. Oh, okay. Definitely need to keep some stamina for this guy. He'll keep you moving a lot, I guess. Oh, God. What? Oh, okay. Well, Yan Fei's dead. All right. Resed her. I need to bring her a healer, man. I don't know what I was thinking there. Clearly, that's his invincibility portion. Let me just slide away from this thing for a second.
Time to go.
Just hit this thing with Huta. Almost 40k. Of course. I'm gonna do this a few times probably, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh God, let me get off my character really quick. Just too low on health. I can't even stop moving. So it looks like the goal for that is to just not stop sprinting. As long as you keep sprinting, I don't think they'll catch you. Is he just back here in the trees? Come on, man. Could you not? Alright, I don't usually use food. I'm using some food. Because I don't feel like scrambling for my life this whole fight. I need to bring a healer to the next one. I might bump somebody for Jean or something. Oh, God. That really hurts.
Incinerate.
Might bump Mona or something. We'll see. Just to get a healer in this group. Okay. Keeping moving still.
Motion to compel.
Okay. Well, didn't get that one. Man, I took a lot of damage. You know, you wouldn't think she'd take as much damage as she seems to be taking, considering how much defense I rolled. And she's dead again. Great. All right. Well, probably because I was, like, just not really paying attention, or this boss is new too, so I don't know. Okay, well, just keep Hu Tao away from it mostly. Wow, okay, I'm definitely gonna need some practice avoiding these attacks for sure. Hu Tao just crushes this thing. 17 seconds on that. Charged attacks to hit the fallen frost roots at the hypostasis and break its shield faster. Okay. Okay, so that's relatively quick. Looks like 3 probably to knock it out totally, although it keeps shooting those ranged ones at me. Oh, great. I have no stamina. Cool. Now I'm dead. Oh my God. Oh, this is going poorly. All right, Mona, run. He's gonna get his health back. There's no way he's not getting his health back. Oh, I'm out of stamina again. Go, come on. Oh, God. Pathetic. I am doing poorly at this. So hopefully, for everybody who's here who has not yet fought this boss, do better than I am, because I'm doing really badly. This is going poorly. Deleth is kind of working me right now. Ah, no. No! Oh my God, it just keeps going.
Boom, boom.
Okay, that's a 15k. That's not bad. I do feel like with that C3, she'll be a lot more effective in terms of dealing extra damage to this boss. You can't really stop moving while it's doing that if you don't have a lot of stamina. You really have to hold on to stamina in this fight.
Incinerate.
My God, you can't really get close to him. I guess you maybe, I don't know. I think that sits around him at 360 degrees. I need to adjust. I do think that this is definitely the most, oh my God, I lost her again. Far and away the most difficult hypostasis fight I can recall. The other ones are really, they've always been kind of jokes easy. This one is, this is challenging. I'm also kind of blowing it, but it's challenging.
Let me scry.
Right, come on, die already. Go back into your shield mode or whatever. Come on. Okay, well I can't do it that way, but ow, come on. Just hit me right in the face, why don't you? Oh no, not more of this. I'm just gonna use my elemental burst to absorb that. Oh hey, cool, it just broke the icicle instead. Great. Let's get over here really quick and see if I can hit this thing before it murders me. Nope.
Destiny
Oh
cannot
my God.
be denied.
This is ridiculous. How are you supposed to do this? Oh my God, this boss. I'm gonna oh my God. I didn't do it again. So, oh God. So, want to buy Zhongli right about now? Oh my God, I don't even think I can feed my Yan Fei because she's been eating too much. Oh no, she can take some food. All right. We're still hanging in there. No stamina. This is brutal. All right. Well, come on, take some damage. Let's get through to this thing. Come on, go back into your shield. Okay. Well, hey, cool. An easy attack to dodge because it's familiar. I'll take that one. Oh my God, I'm gonna start taking cryo damage again here in a second. Or sheer cold, rather. Alright, 1. Oh God, you cannot get 2 without getting hit in the face directly. Oh, and it just spoiled all of my stamina again, too. It feels like if you don't get the attack off before, you won't get it. Yeah. I don't really see, maybe, come on, get it. Okay, I got it. Unfortunately, the only character I have at my disposal right now is Cryo Element. If I'd have thought about that before I started this fight, maybe it would have been better, but okay. I got through it. That was painful. That was really painful. All right, so I'm gonna swap my party up a little bit before I do that again. Because that was that was brutal. So obviously Rosaria is not a good pick for that boss anyways. Let's take a look. I didn't even look at the text on that achievement I just got. Single night's work, defeat a cryohypostasis that's in its weakened state. Okay. Defeat a cryohypostasis that has revived 3 times. Well, that's the one that I get for sucking really bad on that fight. So just awful. Just horrible. Okay. So Rosaria is not really of any use at all in that fight. So
Ready for anything.
I think I'm gonna toss in Jean. Jean's always a good healer to go to. So we'll see. Cornell asks, or what is it? That's for Eula's Ascension, maybe? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be for Eula's Ascension. And the reason why I'm doing it again is because I have a bunch of resin right now. I still have 101 resin that I need to burn today. And it's a cryo enemy that, in theory, should be easy for her to kill, but that did not go so easily, admittedly. But I'm going to try it again, although this time I'm going to try it with Hu Tao, primarily, and I'm going to see how much better my Hu Tao is than Yan Fei. I'm going to guess this is going to be significantly different. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just crushed that thing. Jesus. That was ridiculous. Yeah, my Hu Tao is dumb. Let's see if I can get over here and get this thing before. Oh, I missed. No. Ow. Get in there. Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Oh my god. I destroyed that thing with Hu Tao. That was not even close. Oh man. That was completely different. Like, that was worlds apart different. Like night and day. Okay, so that was way different.
Wind, hear me.
All right, well, I'll take a little healing for Hu Tao. And I don't actually know it. No, let me get out of that. There we go. I'm actually gonna go back into suffering mode here, and I'm gonna fight the boss again with Yan Fei, because now I know my Hu Tao will just absolutely just blow that thing away. So that was jokes easy with Hu Tao. I knew it would be. My Hu Tao's kind of broke. Like when she's in her actually in her fire stance, her attack is crazy. She is at 4,500 attack with 67.6% crit rate and 205% crit damage. Like, I've seen people with higher crit damage numbers, but infrequently. She's in a really good spot. That character is... Hu Tao's broken. If you don't have Hu Tao and they make a rerun banner on this character, you should get her. She's like... Well, I mean, really, in fairness, though, she's really good if you have a good build for her. Like, this weapon is what makes her really good, and also I was really lucky on her artifacts, which I can't say I was really lucky for Yan Fei's artifacts so far, but I think I'm going to be trying to roll new artifacts for her over the next week or so, so we'll kind of see how that ends up working out. But right now, it seems like, you know, if you're, you know, in the market for a 4-star Pyro character, I think you're gonna get good returns for her.
Kind of injurious.
I need to do it one more time. But yeah, I think you're gonna get good returns for Yan Fei. I don't think you'll be, you know, unpleased with her, depending on what kind of weapons you have.
This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws.
I do feel like...
Let's see. Commercial law of Leland, chapter
you'll establish kind of more consistent crit rate at the base level with a weapon like Solar Pearl or any other weapon that has crit rate as its main stat.
What kind of injurious weather is this?
Okay, this thing needs to respawn. Let me just go a little further away, I guess. The last one came back so fast. OTH, have I tried the new domain? No, I haven't yet. Actually, you know what? That's something I could also try. It's right here. Let me teleport over there. Let's see what the recommended stuff is on it, and I'll see how that goes too. That's definitely something I can try as well.
What kind of injurious weather is this?
Yan Fei doesn't seem to like the snow.
Cold.
I like that the characters now actually react to the weather, like snow and rain and stuff. That's pretty cool. They've always had the voice lines built in, like when it snows, when it rains and stuff, but they didn't actually say it if you were in that kind of weather. Now they do, so that's a nice change. I definitely appreciate that. So let's head over here and see what this new domain will have to offer. I feel like it should be up the hill, not down, but it is down. Okay. Yeah, she did sneeze. Let me go take out these Fatui guys over here really quick. I'm curious to see how she'll do with this. Eddie's asking, can you cut down trees now? Maybe. I guess I'll have to check that out. Give me a moment and I'll see. Back off this guy a little bit. I will say that's really nice. Characters like Yan Fei, unlike, you know, characters like Hotel, you can't really get away from those berserkers when they, or the cryo enemies when they start doing that. Alright, so I completely botched that engagement.
Chapter 27,
whatever.
Section 6, Article 3 stipulates that... Wait.
Alright, well... Oh, I'm frozen.
What was it?
Cool.
Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten. What is wrong with me today?
She's very talkative, Yan Fei. Alright. So... This is both of the new artifact sets. It recommends Geo. Okay, well, that'll be a shoo-in to just throw my Zhongli party in for the mix. But what I usually do is I throw in Hutal. But you know what? I'm going to throw in Yan Fei
Ready
for
for
it.
trial.
Let's see how this goes. Unless, of course, the, you know, the enemies in here are Pyro or something, but we'll see. Alright, so let's see how my Zhongli team handles the new domain. I do have a whole bunch of condensed resin at the moment too. Oh hey, Geovishaps. Great.
Burst forth.
Feel the beat.
Alright, so let's just throw Yan Fei in for some attack in this. Okay, well, Albedo makes everybody kind of broken, so you know what? Actually, we do
Coming to be.
Oh, get away from me. Ah, stop standing on my feet.
Solidify.
Shred till I'm dead.
It's just two enemies right now, it looks like. I can't tell for sure.
Incinerate.
Oh my god, stop rolling so much.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Just get up here and see if I can stay up there for very long. I'm cheating. I'm just gonna sit up here on the elevator and nuke them for fun. Alright, oh, that really wasn't too bad. Kind of easy. Minute 9, like an easy minute 9, standing on top of an elevator and just shooting at them. I really do think this character is going to be quite good if I can get her built better. I'd like to see some big numbers out of this character, and I do think it will be possible. I'm going to use my condensed because I want to save that 60 resin I have there to go do the cryo boss one more time. Okay, so I got one helmet, defense, that's trash, and I got a feather with HP and energy recharge, so that's probably not anything special. Pale Flame set, physical damage increased 25%. With a 4-piece set in elemental skill hits an opponent, attack is increased by 9% for 7 seconds. It stacks up to 2 times for an additional, I guess that would make 18%. It can be triggered once every 0.3 seconds. Once 2 stacks are reached, the 2 set effect is increased by 100%. So you'll increase your attack by 18% and get a 50% boost in physical damage. Oh man, that sounds really good for what we know about Eula and what we know about that new weapon. The new greatsword that they're adding along with Eula is a physical damage focused greatsword. I feel like if you get that weapon, there will be no reason not to go with a Pale Flame set. I feel like it will be crazy. For sure. Now, also, I could see where this would be really useful for Zhongli. It will increase his physical output, but it will not increase his meteor damage. It won't increase his steals damage. I'm kind of on the fence looking at this. So I've had people ask me whether or not I thought I would change to it. I don't think so. At this time, I'm expecting I will not be swapping to that. Just based on an initial read over for that set. This set increases HP by 20% for the 2-piece, and when an elemental skill hits an opponent, the attack of all nearby party members is increased by 20%, and their shield strength is increased by 30%. This effect can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds. It can be triggered even when the character is using the artifact is not on the field, which is really interesting. So you get a 20% increase in attack, so it turns a character into a buffer, essentially. Now, this set also could be interesting for Zhongli because his stats scale on HP. So that could be really cool. All right, so... Oh, somebody's saying do Azjaha. I don't think I can do that yet. I'm assuming he might be based on, like, story stuff, maybe? I don't know. Seemed like it would be based on story. Let's see if he's on the map somewhere. Hang on. I don't think he's on the map until you do the story, and I haven't done any of that stuff yet. And I don't have time to do it tonight because I got to work early tomorrow, and my stream's probably going to wrap up here in like 30 minutes anyways, maybe less. Yeah, probably less than that. So yeah, I'm going to have to get into some of that stuff later in the week and kind of see how that ends up working out. So yeah, I'm going to go back to the cryo-hypostasis now.
What kind of injurious weather is this?
Yan Fei really does not like the hypostasis.
Cold.
Or the cold, for sure. That sneeze. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this party in and see what happens. No healer, but you know what?
Live.
You live once. Nope. Get away from me. Okay, so my first albedo attack didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, but that's fine. That wasn't bad. 8k for a last hit against him. It's not bad at all.
Motion to compel.
Feel the ancient
What
power.
kind of damage I get from that? It's not great, but not bad either. Take this cryo resistance. It is nice to have a Geo character to help me out with well, it didn't absorb that, that's for sure. Okay. Maybe not as useful as I hoped, the Geo effects on this boss. So, I mean, we know my Hutao pretty much made instantaneous work of this boss.
This
Just
is
hit him with a
order.
big rock. That definitely did a lot of damage. With a 20k Yan Fei hit right afterwards, that's not bad. Let me get off of that character for a second. Okay, we can stop walking now, please. Okay, 17k on that one, also not bad.
Stabilize.
Get over here. I've got the Zhongli shield right now, so I'm anticipating being able to absorb that. Nice. Yeah, that helps a lot. So Zhongli does really help with this boss. I had a feeling he would. Okay, let's not get hit by that crap. See if I can nuke him down before he gets up. Nice. Okay, that was better than the first time, for sure. Okay. So that was, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh, Zhongli has a Yan Fei line? I'll look at that right now. Let's see. Yeah, he did light up immediately, didn't he? Let's see. No, that's Conclusion, which I've definitely listened to before. That is nothing. All right, let's see. Characters have to be... Where are the characters? Am I overlooking it? Here it is.
Despite never having signed a contract with me, she upholds order within many strata of Liyue society in her own way, dispelling misconceptions and correcting biases. Should her father one day return from his travels, I imagine that he would be even more delighted than I.
Interesting. So who is Yan Fei's father then? I feel like this is not the first mention of Yan Fei's father. I think we saw one other mention of him in some of the early release materials that they've been giving out over the past, few days or so. So that could be interesting. Obviously, one of her parents, since she is half Adepti, has to be, an Adeptus. Like, one of them has to be a fully fledged, full-blooded
This weather's got me in the mood
Adeptus.
for reciting some laws. Let's see.
So we'll see how that ends up working out lore-wise. Okay, so initial thoughts on Yan Fei before I wrap up the stream here.
Oh my goodness, I've completely
So,
forgotten.
yeah, initial thoughts are she's actually, she's pretty solid. She does good AoE damage, maybe not quite as easily, I would say, as like Klee does in terms of like quick, ridiculous burst. But I do think that she's still quite good for a 4-star character. I can just blow myself up. Mine is built relatively modestly, sitting on a Royal Grimoire, which is not, an expensive weapon. It is, it's not a free-to-play weapon technically because it does require investment, but it's not exactly an expensive weapon. And a lot of people do have it. It's definitely helping to stabilize her crit rate from a pretty modest standpoint. I would like to see her with higher crit damage, though. This 150-ish % crit damage is not doing the trick. Keeping in mind her crit rate is on a flex, so you kind of have to average it out. It flexes upwards by 60% at its current level of the Royal Grimoire, which actually becomes an average, which would make her crit rate on average 58.3%. So she is critting a little bit better than half the time. So with that said, if you can get a Yan Fei even built to this point, she'll be effective for you. And I was able to suffer through the cryohypostasis on this build. But you can see the second time, I really mostly only dealt damage from Yan Fei. I did do the one meteor from Zhongli, but that, it did contribute, but the shield was the thing that contributed the most. So we'll kind of see how that continues to work out, I would say, in the long run. But I think Yan Fei will be useful. I really do. And as we, kind of fall into the understanding of how best to utilize her skills as far as what is going to be the best rotation from the way her skills read, you'd kind of want to, use her charged attack and then, or not her charged attack, but lead with her elemental skill or elemental burst and go into a charge. If you have her elemental burst, you should charge again right afterwards. So because I have her elemental burst, I'll kind of display what I'm talking about on that right now. Let me just go find something to nuke really quick. There should be plenty of enemies right over here. Yeah, there should be a bunch of hilly trails and stuff down here. So I'll shoot down here and see what I can get going with this really fast. Oh, there's a law troll down there. Yeah, so he'll be fine. And I've got Mona on this team as well, so I should be able to test a little vaporized damage as well.
Motion to
Pop this
compel.
guy up. You know what? Fine. You have a shield, so I don't like you. So that worked out well enough. He also has a shield, and I don't really have anybody that can easily break his shield. Okay, he's pretty much out of stamina, so that's great. Yeah, charge up Jean's elemental burst so that I don't kill my Yan Fei here. Pretty much after this rotation. So pretty much what you want to do with Yan Fei will be to lead with her elemental skill, charge shot right after, elemental burst, charge shot again right after. That's going to be your best way to put down a lot of damage. And then you should be able to throw out another charge shot in quick succession afterwards. That's looking to be the best way to get returns for her damage. Should be able to get relatively good vaporized damage off of interactions with Mona as well. Probably really good Stellaris damage, I would imagine, as well, although my freaking Skyward Atlas just popped that one, so, is what it is on that.
Guide us.
Yeah, I'd like to see what kind of, follow-up for a Stellaris I can actually make my Yan Fei produce. So let's see. Let me see if I can charge that up really quick for Mona. And then I'll do that, and then I'll wrap up the stream right after that one. so let's see. I've almost got that elemental burst back up. I've got that that pyro abyss mage up here. So let me make this guy angry at me really quick, and then we'll see if I can burn this away really fast. All right, so I need to get this elemental burst charged. Come on, I'm not trying to kill this with somebody else right now. I just
Let
want
me
my
scry.
elemental burst. Come on. All right, now that we've got that, definitely don't want to attack that way. I need to fight something maybe a little bit thicker, something that's not just gonna instantly die, so that I can actually set up a proper Stellaris. All right, so that should be over this way. There should be a couple ruin guards over in this direction. And yeah, so we'll see. I suspect I should still see good, because of the way Stellaris works. I think Yan Fei will be a great triggerer for Mona Stellaris, I would assume. But you do have to make sure that you do it in the right order, because if you don't know the order for Stellaris, then it doesn't really work properly. So with anything, like with these enemies, always, you have to wait for them to wake up too. But there's a 3-step for it. It's nice for Yan Fei though, because you can pyro out from a distance.
Decided by
You set pyro first, you remove the pyro status, and then you count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Motion to compel.
106,000 damage. Yeah, I had a feeling that would be a lot.
Inadmissible evidence.
So yeah, you can definitely set up good Stellaris pops with the Yan
Shadows of-
Fei for sure. Like, there's not a doubt about it. Like, I knew that was gonna work out well.
Incinerate.
So yeah, that that still works pretty nicely. She can still be a good setter for a well-built Mona, which is nice. And then if you're wanting to use Yan Fei as a
Motion to compel.
if you're wanting to use her as a primary DPS, I do believe you'll be able to get good effectiveness for her in that role, because she does good AoE damage. Like you can see, I just rounded all these guys into this corner and I'm just blasting them, and they haven't really been able to move or do anything. So that's not bad, especially at the very modest building stage that I have her. And honestly, I kind of feel like Yan Fei might be a better pyro setter than Klee is for Mona. Just because Klee's bombs sometimes result in accidental popping of Stellaris, which is less controlled. And you really, you need control for Stellaris pops. You really do. So like, you just throw that initial pop, swap, 1, 2, 3,
Motion to compel.
and 106,000 damage again. So yeah, you can definitely get kind of ridiculous Stellaris pops with Yan Fei under very controlled circumstances. I think one of the things I'd really most like to get rid of with my Mona is that Skyward Atlas does have a tendency to pop the Stellaris undesirably. But they have not yet released a crit rate 5-star weapon for Mona, so there's just not a weapon that I am willing to swap to it right now. Lost Prayer of the Sacred Wind, or not, yeah, Lost Prayer of the Sacred Wind would not be bad, but it's also not ideal. I'd prefer to keep the higher attack of the Skyward Atlas, at least until we have that crit rate weapon. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this this other Ruin Guard over here really quick, and then I think that's gonna be it. Let me see if there's any other questions anybody had in here really quick before I get out of here for the evening. Decent content now. I quit when AR-50 when there was no content left. Yeah, John M. There's definitely plenty of content in the game these days. There's a lot more story quests and stuff available at the moment. There's a lot to do, I would say, in general. Now that they have a housing system as well. So yeah, if you're looking for things to do, I don't think you'll find any shortage.
Motion to compel.
Oh, yeah, I gotta, she definitely kind of encourages you to blast out your stamina. So you have those marks, you pop them, you throw that, you pop it, and then when you have your elemental burst, you can double it down, which is also really nice. But yeah, she does kind of work like Ningguang. To those of you who aren't kind of aware how Ningguang works, you build up the same idea basically, where you have these charges that you'll pop, and then you just get to get an extra damage from your charged attack when you get those built up. So it results in her dealing a lot more damage. And she basically works the same way. So if you're looking for a good pyro character, I would say Yan Fei will work for you in a lot of situations. I don't necessarily think she's going to work out better for you than, say, Klee if you already have her. But if you don't, I think Yan Fei will be a great substitute in that position. And I think that you really will be able to use her to do that without missing much of a beat. You know what? No, I haven't chopped a tree. And there's one right here. Let's see. Oh, that's a dead tree. That one doesn't count. I hate you, tree. You didn't do anything for me. I just climbed this one. I want to chop it. Yeah, you can chop trees. Important message. Sand bearer wood. Okay. Yeah, so you can chop trees for the housing. So I assume I need to look into the housing stuff. And that's stuff expect a stream later in the week, where I'll probably do a review of the housing system, and I'm actually planning on creating a channel on the Discord, on the Teyvat Historia Discord. If you remember there, then you were already familiar with it, but I'm going to be creating a new channel over there that will be for submitting your houses. And my intent is to use that to do a once a month TH reacts to your houses, like your in-game housing stream. So once a month, yeah, I'll be doing I react to the best or worst houses, and we'll kind of see what people are making and kind of what kind of cool things and creative things that people are producing in the community. And it'll be an interesting way for other people to see your creations and for me to see your creations. And I'll be looking forward to doing those streams. So I'll probably do the first one of those in just a couple of weeks here. So I'll be probably launching that channel tomorrow afternoon over on the Teyvat Historia Discord. So if you're not already a member of the Teyvat Historia Discord, I highly suggest that you go ahead and join that, because that'll be the main way that I accept submissions for that stream. Anyways. Oh yeah, LT. Yeah, Hu Tao I do think is still going to be the best pyro character, at least if you can build her properly. Like, what my Hu Tao just did to the cryo hypostasis was probably like a crime against hypostasis. I like two-shot her. It was ridiculous. So, yeah, the Hu Tao I don't think is in any danger, but if you're looking for ranged pyro application, I think Yan Fei will actually be really, really good for that. In terms of actual range, she actually outproduces Klee, you know, if you want to be, you know, strict, because Klee's range isn't that great.
The law can be both a help and a hindrance.
Yan Fei, I do think, will be a great partner for Mona. And so I actually am considering making her my new number 4 in my Mona team. But I also may be making her a mainstay pyro setter for Eula. In which case I'll probably put Klee right back on Mona's team, but I also could go into making Klee work for Eula. So we'll see. I'm just going to have to play with that stuff. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like on the way out and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. That's how it goes about recommending my videos to everybody else. So yeah, if you haven't done those things, please do on the way out. And thanks again for stopping in tonight. Hopefully you guys learned, if you don't already have Yan Fei, whether or not you want her or not. And if you guys have any additional questions, be sure to hit me up in the comments or join the Teyvat Historia Discord. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of people over there that are always, you know, offering free advice and that are always willing to help out. So anyways, have a great night, guys. See you next time.